Hi everyone. I have not been around for a while. I just kind of been taking it easy over the holidays. I know in my last video I said I was going to binge watch TV, but I ended up picking up a detective series of books I have and been reading those instead. And Susan Grafton. There's a whole set of them, so I mean it's just I don't like to work during the holidays. I like to just take it easy. So that's what I've been doing. I'm here today because I do have a mail call. My friend Steve from Steve's Growing Space sent me some seeds. You know, and he has not been around at all until I sat down here. He was in the other room. I don't know how. I'm not talking about Steve, I'm talking about Sam. And here he is. As soon as the camera goes on, he's here. Anyway, Steve sent me these seeds. The first one is from his tomato plant that he got a 1 pound, 5 1/4 ounce tomato off of. And he sent me some of the seeds from that. So that's really nice. The largest tomato I got was last year. It was 10 ounces. So this, did I say it was a Virginia Sweet? It's Virginia Sweets. I've never heard of that before. So I will be definitely planting this year and seeing if I can get a good sized tomato. He also sent carrot seeds, early 90s too. And good, because I didn't buy any this year. I was just going with the ones I had, and I am going to buy those little Parisian ones. But I just didn't buy any, so this added up. It's great because now I won't run out of carrots. And surprisingly, he sent me something I'm really excited about, though I love them all. Leek Stocky F1. And the reason why I'm excited about this is I've never had a leek, and I've never eaten a leek that I know of. And I was just waffling on whether to buy any seeds for it this year because I got so many new things I'm starting. And so he gave me these, and this is great. Now I can have leeks. And I'm sure I'll like leeks because anything to do with onions or chives or more garlic, I just love. So I'm real excited about this. I can make soups and stuff with it. But this is really nice. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate this. I really do. I love getting seeds in the mail. So that's that. And the reason why I'm doing this today, because I am expecting some more seeds here in the mail, but the reason I ended up doing this today was I wanted to get the leek. I'm actually sowing my onion and my leeks today, and I wanted to get on with it, but I couldn't until I did this. So now in my area, they say, I've never done onions. I've done little bunching onions, but never real onions. In my area, they say I can start the onions now and plant them as early as like February 7th. It seems a little cold to me. Our worst time of year hasn't even come yet. It's usually January and February. We have the worst weather. So, and the coldest. But according to what I've read, I can put them out. So, like I said, I've never done anything but little bunching onions, so it's all new to me. So that's why I wanted to do the video, because I wanted to get those sown with the onions today. So thanks again, Steve. Also, I sent some wildflower seeds out to some people, and I know a couple of them are kind of confused about what to do with them. Because I put some instructions in there about cold moist stratification, but it's not anything difficult. All you have to do is, I have a bunch here that I already did and stuck in the refrigerator. I've got my summer sweet, my blue sage, alum root, which you people call heuchera, bee balm, wild geraniums, some bee balm from my yard. The other was from a company. Butterfly weed, spider weed, and swamp milkweed. And I did these at Christmas time, but I left a few over, a couple like what I sent out to people, because I wanted to kind of show them all they have to do. And it's really simple. I just get a bag and write on there what it is. And you can use paper towel, or I like coffee filters. And this one here is Indian pink. And you just put it, Sam, get your tail out of the way. Thank. Just wet down the paper towel or the coffee filter. Just, you don't want it to be sopping wet. You just want it to be, moist, damp. And just put your seeds in it, however many you want to do. This is one way. You can also just put them out in the yard in a pot, or out in the yard wherever you want them to come up to. As long as they're exposed to the temperatures and the rain and the snow or whatever is going on in your neighborhood, as long as they're exposed to that, it just helps them to germinate better. So you sprinkle these in here. No big deal. I'm making more of it than it is. So you put them in there. Let me see how many I want. All I need is a couple Indian pinks, so I don't really need all these. But just fold them in. So there, you get your moisture from this. Like I said, you don't want to be sopping wet or anything. Just take it and stick it in the bag. Okay. Close her up. So I just put all these, all you do when you get that done is you just put it in the refrigerator. Put it in a Tupperware container or something. Put the lid on it and stick it in the refrigerator. That's all you have to do. All these are different. They're all, some of them say 4 to 6 weeks, some say 4 to 8 weeks, some say 6 to 8 weeks, some say 12 weeks. What I'm going to do is, I'm not going to sit and individually find out which one is which. So what I'm doing instead is I'm just all going to leave them all in there until I sow my vegetables. Would it have to be before that? Probably till the middle of February. Give it 6 weeks in here. Some of these don't need the moist stratification, but they need the cold, and it's all just, just do it. Just put them all in there together, and there. So I'll do those later. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'd probably start them in the middle of February. Give them some time. That's it. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to ask anybody that knows anything about worms. My original worm bin, I went to feed them last night, and I don't know, there were some up on the sides, there always is, but it's just like there's just kind of lifeless. And there's very few worms. And I don't know why. They're good size and everything. But I'd pick them up, I'd have the light on them, and they would barely move. And I couldn't find very many of them. I mean, I put 500 in there, but I'm not seeing hardly anything. So I think I'm losing the worms. And I don't know why. There's no reason why that I can think of. I'm starting to get concerned about them. Like I said, the ones that are there are pretty good size, but they're just, I was going through it last night. I fed them and I was going through it, and they just seemed like they weren't responding well to the light or anything, and I don't know, I'm really concerned. So what I was thinking about doing is I didn't want to spend New Year's pulling worms out of a bin. It just doesn't sound like a fun thing to do. But I think this weekend what I'll do is start going through and get the worms out, start a little bin over, just a small place to keep them for a while. I don't have the bedding or anything ready right now. But just kind of get them all out there, count how many there were. I mean, there were 500. There should be a lot more now. That was months ago, and I'm just not seeing any worms in there. So I'm not even seeing 500. And yeah, I think I'll take them out and put them in a small bin, take this bin, clean it out, and start all over again with it. I could put them in with a bigger bin, but for some reason I just want to keep these two groups of worms separate for now. The other bin that I just got here a month or so ago with the 2,000, or I don't know how many thousands of worms are in, they seem to be fine. And it's basically the same material I use for both. So the only difference on the small bin that I'm concerned about is I'm seeing these like little white dots running around, kind of like, I want to say they're spiders, but they're probably kind of like mites or something. but just little microscopic things kind of all over the place. I can see them on the black bin sides and stuff like that. And I noticed those about a month ago, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with, I don't know. I mean, they're not in the bigger bin, and I don't know. If anybody has any idea at all what it could be, please, let me know. Say something in the comments below or something. I'm just really, like I said, I'm getting kind of concerned, so I think I'll just pull them out of there and start a new bin with what's left, because I know there's not 500 worms in there. There's not. I was digging through that last night. I saw maybe 10 or 20. So I'm just really concerned about them. So let me know what you think, and I think that's about it. Let me check I have to write notes now because I forget things. Let's see, worm bin, swamp milkweed. That's it. I didn't tell everybody Merry Christmas, but I hope you all had a great Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope we all have a great year in the gardens and in our lives and everything else. So, thanks for everybody that subscribed to my channel in the last 3 months. I never thought I'd have this many people, and, it might not seem like a lot to anybody else, but it sure is a lot of people. And everybody's so sweet and kind, and that's the main thing. So, thank you all for watching me, and have a great new year, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.